Hi there, I'm Jennifer White with the MJW Group. We are a performance consulting and leadership development firm. We help manufacturing, operations, and supply chain executives increase profit by improving efficiencies through automation and expense reduction. So, I'm going to talk a little bit about expense reduction and how we manage that piece. Um, I've gotten a couple of inquiries about people asking, is my culture a continuous improvement or lean type of culture? And there's a difference, and I want to explain the differences. So, typically in a lean culture, you see this more often in manufacturing than you do in service type of environments. Your opportunity to reduce waste is where it's at. Inventory, over processing, over producing, extensive motion, transportation. These are all different types of waste. There's typically eight, and I didn't name them all, but you can go Google and see the eight types of waste. Um, and I'll just add that also on top of lean, you may have heard the term Six Sigma. So in a Six Sigma environment, you're reducing the variability of chance of things happening. So it's more applied statistics that are generated. You're measuring over and over again to see how much has been reduced over time. So that's when you can really put together lean and Six Sigma, reducing waste and reducing the amount of variability over time. Now, in a continuous improvement environment, yes, you're going to have lean, you're going to have Six Sigma, but at the same time, are you developing new ways of doing things? Are you repurposing what's been done before? Do you have an environment where new ideas are warranted and actually tried, actually tested out? I've heard from a few people recently that the environments in which they operate in does not have lean, Six Sigma, nor continuous improvement in general. And it really is starting to bother them. One, because they keep hearing me talk about what we do at the MJW Group at some organizations, and they're just like, wow, I wish we could do that at my organization. So here's my offer to you. If you don't have any of these cultures at your organization, please get in touch with me. I would like to speak with whoever's in charge. We can really talk with them on a short amount of time and identify ways of how we can create value in the organization by implementing lean, Six Sigma, or a continuous improvement culture. It doesn't take long to do it. You just need one strong advocate to push, because it's a change management initiative, and most of all, it's a mindset change. Okay? So, in continuous improvement, let's just say you had a product line, right? You're a product based business. Every year you come out with a variation of product in A or B product line. Is that continuous improvement? Yeah, maybe. I mean, you may be able to reduce cost in your packaging. You may be able to reduce cost in transportation and logistics. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. But when you come to the point of how you can connect products, goods, or services with your customer in a way that hasn't been done before, that's continuous improvement. So, can you save transportation costs by still providing the same experience to a customer? That's more along the lines of continuous improvement. Not to say that just creating innovative product isn't, but again, you want to make sure you're adding value throughout your whole value stream from order entry to end customer. So how can you do that better, faster, cheaper? Those are the three variables to continuous improvement, in my eyes, in my opinion. I was always taught that as an industrial engineer. We had our triangle: better, faster, cheaper. And most of the time, you will achieve two out of those three variables. It's really hard to get all three. Not saying it's impossible, it's just really, really hard. A lot of times, I've been a part of projects, or I've experienced the project itself where we obviously made things better, but because we value quality, our costs may have gone up. Quality should always be valued, always. Your quality is really determined by the voice of the customer, internally or externally. So even if you don't have a continuous improvement culture in your organization today, are you listening to your employees? Why don't you have one? What's limiting or preventing you from establishing that type of culture? If you can't answer that question, then I challenge you to be more open about how your organization is set up, how you run your organization. Be more open and aware that there are new ways, other ways, alternative ways of doing things. The way you've done things in the past won't work anymore. We're in 2020. There's been so much change and shifting happening in the first 6 months of this year than I've ever seen in my life. And I'm sure you feel the same way. But at the same time, it's a good time to be alive. It's a good time to do something different. Really move the needle. Really, you have an opportunity to do that. So again, I invite you to be an advocate of change. If you don't have this type of culture that I'm talking about and discussing with you here, you really need to ask those that make decisions, why don't we have that? Can we discuss how I feel about it and why I think it would be good to have? There's so many examples and best practices out here that can give direct measurement around why it is good, and the benefits that you get out of it, and the features and your outcomes. At the end of the day, everyone is searching for features, benefits, and outcome most of all. And I can tell you, being in a continuous improvement or lean environment, maybe not so much. It's tough when you're going through a lean environment, but when you receive the results that you are looking for, you tell yourself, yeah, it was worth it. And we can find other ways of being lean and operating to the best of our capabilities in this organization. So again, I challenge you to be an advocate of change. Contact me if you're interested in learning how you can apply this in your organization. If you're not sure of even where to start, we will be more than happy to guide you through this type of change. Thanks for watching.